So hope you saw that mass scene right there. Now, what is a mass scene? For all South Indians, you might be familiar with this word. So basically, it's like a slow-mo introduction of a hero or a villain. It's like a crowd pulling moment, where the fans get really hyped. So this word is actually very popular among the South Indian. We call it mass movie. So there is a mass movie for all superstars out there. It's basically made for the fans. So recently I saw Jailer and I was like really impressed with the introduction of the character and some of the scenes and the BGM. I was really lost in that. So if you guys haven't seen Jailer, it's a really must watch. It's a Rajinikanth movie, and the mass element in the movie is really out of this world. So which inspired me, to tell you guys how to make such a mass video. So actually, it's a simple technique, nothing crazy going on here. So I shot this myself. I kept my camera on a tripod. So all I did was I switched to 120 FPS to make your footage slow. So the only thing that you have to do is to shoot at a higher frame rate. So you can do it with your smartphone as well. So shoot it at 60 FPS or 120 FPS. Now, if you want a bit more slow motion, you can shoot it at 240 FPS as well. Nowadays, with smartphones, you can shoot very high frame rate. So the basic technique lies in the editing. So now you have maybe like 4 or 5 minutes of slow footage, but if it's continuous slow footage, it's gonna get boring. So you need to add speed ramp in between those shots. So instead of making one continuous slow shot, I added speed ramp in between these shots. So it hooks you a little bit more and drags you away from all the slow mo boredom. Now, if you guys don't know how to do a speed ramp, I can show it to you in DaVinci Resolve, but the technique is same in almost all the editing platforms. So what you have to do is, now this is shot at 120 FPS, so which means I can slow it down to 20%. Okay, now if you right click on this footage, you can see something called retime controls. Click on that. Now you can add speed points. So suppose I'm adding a speed point here and then I'm going to add a speed point here. I can increase this particular speed to maybe like 400%. So what it happens is it's a slow footage and suddenly it's increasing the speed and again it's slowing down. But you want it to be smooth, which is why you have to click on retime curve. Then if you zoom in a bit, just click on retime speed. Now you can see the footage is slow and suddenly it's increasing to 400%. So you don't want that. You have to click on this dot right here and you have to smoothen the curve. For that, you have to click right here. So let me just smoothen both of it. So with that, what happens is there is no abrupt increase in the speed. It will be a gradual increase in the speed and then a gradual decrease. So this is the technique that you can do and it's available in almost all editing platforms. So it's really a simple technique. All you have to do, shoot at a higher frame rate, 60 FPS, 120 FPS, 240 FPS. Come back, add a nice background music, do a couple of speed ramps in the footage and make sure the speed ramp is nice and smooth. And then you have a mass video ready. And one additional thing that I added to really spice it up is I added a smoke layer on top and I made the blending mode to exclusion. So it gives as if it's happening in a nice, action environment like in South Indian movies. So you can add in such things to really exaggerate the video and make it like a proper South Indian film. So hope you guys learned something from this. Give me a thumbs up if you guys did. So why don't you guys try it out and let me know in the comments how you think about it. So that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you all in the next one.